locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On second down, Castle. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. From the gun on third down, Richards. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before bringing up the first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Throwing on first down, Richards. Now they go screen. It's complete. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down now, Castle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 63 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Richards. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Back to throw. Richards. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. And he'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, second and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. But defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On third down, Castle. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a 4th and touchdown. 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point. Bucker is on target. And gives him a 3-point lead. To the touchdown. Here's Bucker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing. Cook. Trying the out route, incomplete. It's Price.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down, Richard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
First down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
Here's Cook, throwing on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
There's the bridge to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, the flat-out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And down inside the 15 he goes. counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second and 8 coming up. Play action. Cook. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Back to throw. Cook. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Looking to throw. Cook. Touchdown for the Packers.
People got the popcorn, got the remote. Let's give them a show.
A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he gets it to the 30-yard line. It's not going to stay there. It's a penalty mark again. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richards. He finds his man. Complete. It's close. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now this one complete on the slant route. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And next His teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would just go to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. To throw on third down. Richards. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a pretty play to come out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
On first down, Richards. It's caught right side, Dixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Looking to throw on second down. Richards. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and marking at the 5.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. First and 10. Richards. He's going to loft one deep left side here. They'll fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 96 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there. And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Throwing on first down. Richards. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they'll let it go deep for Cruz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. It doesn't even turn out the way to the football as well. That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And the Falcons to go on a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter. Out there for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just... And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter.